freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Syracuse mere inches away from a 3rd down conversion. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Smashes through the tackle. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross Simmons. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Sends it back in motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Lamb. Here's a hit. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes. Looking for space. It's Willis. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pulls it in down the sideline. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Oh, they're after it! He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Still on his feet. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't. The Orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. Give to the single back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cuse. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Caught behind the line. It's Gill. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. He'll do it himself. Shows him the stiff arm. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Lamb. He's taking the shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. The 20. And he eluded the deep. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back at.
Continues to fight for yards. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. He fires one deep down the right side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. The run to the right. Fights off a defender.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Got some room into the kangaroos his way. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game 1, win, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what...
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller has done.
Pulls it in on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Spins away. Got some room, headed to the goal line. To the air, it's Lamb. Moves around to clear up the vision. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Escapes the pressure going right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down and more. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse. Flying the friendly skies.
And man, the defense really needs...
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Makes the grab deep. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Keeps looking downfield. Touchdown, Orange. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. On the ground, it's Willis. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Under fire. Kept it and he's past the marker. Spinderella. Quick step and go. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Past the 40. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They think there's room to run to the right here. Runs through the tackle. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Lamb. Here comes the heat. Finds a little space. It's a seam wide open. Running through contact. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Now on the option. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. He breaks a tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Quick spin on the run. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. Fires downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for an open area to his left. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So now it's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Gill. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Lamb. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ross Simmons. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Syracuse has it in the red zone. On the run, it's Nixon. Spin, still running. And he'll step into the end zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Crosses the 45. Quarterback gets past the marker. There he goes. Tap. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree.